All right, welcome back. Here we are. We just did the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 decision package review type of thing. Now we're going to do a quick little flight here for our NeoFly career in our 40th anniversary edition of 2020 Flight Simulator. So we're going to get this thing started in just a few minutes. I'm going to start this timer countdown. Hopefully I can get everything set up in the meantime and grab a drink, and I'll be right back. All right, so just in time here, we got Microsoft Flight Simulator loaded up, and we're gonna get our NeoFly career going here. So we're gonna upload our flight plan that we created for NeoFly. So we're going from KMTN over to New Garden N57 small airport. We got to change our plane here to the 930. And we got the black one. So our departure, we're setting from, hang on, let me pull up this. Would make more sense to show you on this because it's more detailed. So departing from Martin State, first I originally picked runway number 33 to depart from, which means we would be flying out from right to left here. But I thought it would be neat to fly out over the water here. So Gunpowder River, we'll get a good view of that as we depart from the airport. And then we're going to be flying over to New Garden and landing on runway number 6. And it's a small airport, so we'll see how detailed it is. There's only 8 general parking spots available, so hopefully there's one available for us. I'm sure there will be. Relatively short runway, 3,693 feet. That is the type of ground it is. Sometimes they're asphalt, sometimes they're cement. Could be grass. We haven't landed on a grass runway in a while, but that's what this one is. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but you know, we'll see what it is when we land. And that is sitting in, I think, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so we're departing from Maryland, or Baltimore, Maryland is where we're currently at, and we're going to be landing over in Toughkenamon, Pennsylvania. I think I probably butchered that, but so no offense to anybody that lives there. It's close to Avondale. We'll say that. I know how to pronounce that. So Pennsylvania, I went to college up in Pennsylvania, up in Wilkes-Barre. So a little shout out there. That is going to be a little further there. So this is where I actually went to college. I lived in Kingston for a little while I went there. And so I know the Susquehanna River very well. Very familiar with the Kingston area. I lived there for about 4 years as I went to school over here when you cross the Market Street Bridge, which I think is this one. There's 2 4. There's 2 on each side. That's Kirby Park. I used to park over here right along the road. I don't know if we can zoom in here. There's this little pull-off area right here that you can pull off. I used to park there and then walk over the bridge. This is where the eagles are on the bridge. Or no, these are the eagles. Eagle statues. So I used to walk over that bridge, and then there was this like walking path here, and the school basically sat right here. I went to Wilkes University, and yeah, very nice town to live in. There's Wilkes University here, and then there's also King's College a little further down this way. This is Market Square and South River. So I remember working in a place, pizza place. I used to make some pizzas. And so yeah, it's a nice town there. We're not too far away from where I went to college. Maybe we'll hit a flight up that way. But nonetheless, back on track here. We're headed to New York eventually. This was a relatively short flight that got us a little bit closer. We're going to be just outside of Philly. And we're going to get this thing loaded up and going here. So appreciate you tuning in. Nothing else left to do here, but I think let's go ahead and enter in. I think I spent enough time jibber-jabbing.
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, so we got a VIP mission.
Transporter from dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by. Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off. Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off. Tower number Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha, ready for departure to the north at runway 33. Number Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha, wind igniter 1012. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 33. Cleared for takeoff runway 33, Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha.
All right, we got a good look at the TBM 930 here that we own. Very fun plane to fly. We're not going to use Bushtalk radio on this flight. We got clear for takeoff. Just going to make a few adjustments here to our lighting system. Our weather is live weather, real time. That's indicating that our parking brake is on. Pitot heat is good. We're gonna get rid of our 10 degree of flaps that we had. The parking brake sits behind the yoke, so I'm gonna reduce that, take that off, go. Alright, we are backwards here. Alright, so we didn't quite get that 100% right, but that's alright. Our cruising altitude is set for 1,500 feet. So we'll go ahead and adjust that. Alright, so we'll get this thing in the air. Hope you enjoy it. I'll give a few updates once we get everything settled and in cruising mode. Which is going to have to be real quick because I think this flight is only scheduled for 15 minutes. So we're departing here from Baltimore, Maryland.
Pilot, good flight. Watch your bank angle.
Alright, so we're just going to do a little loop around here. On the Gunpowder River. Then we're going to pick up our GPS tracking. We're going to go ahead and serve some drinks pretty early. We got 4 passengers today on this VIP trip.
Potomac approach Audi at 579er is passing 4,200 feet, climbing 10,000 feet. Audi at 579er, Potomac approach altimeter 30.20 radar contact. Continue to 20.
Alright, so we're back on track there. Since we only got very limited time here, let's go ahead and do a quick update. So we're departing from Baltimore, Maryland, headed over to New Garden Airport over in Pennsylvania. AI pilots still doing their thing. Snoopy, Hurricane, they both have the flight attendant in there. They're earning some money. Everybody's doing good there on that front. Our pilot, we're still on our way to New York City. We're going to try to get a flight into either Kennedy, LaGuardia, possibly Newark over in Jersey. We're still in the TMB 930 that we own. I'm going to go ahead and talk to ATC real quick.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Tower call Sierra Alpha. Potomac approach Tower Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type number TBM 97 miles northeast of Martin State 1,500 feet. Request flight following.
Tower Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha Potomac approach. Squawk 0066.
Squawk 0066 Tower Golf Sierra Alpha.
Tower Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 7 miles southwest of Phillips 1,500 feet. Altimeter 30.20.
Roger Tower Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, we're looking for N57. May not be up there just yet. We're still 33 nautical miles away. Alright, it's not up there just yet. So we'll finish doing the quick updates that we got going on here. Yeah, still in the 930. Enjoying this plane a lot. Very familiar with a lot of the aspects of it at this point. We're just gonna reduce our speed. We usually cruise at like 220. Figure it's such a short flight. No need to go that fast. Alright, we need to there you go, we're gonna lower the comm. I feel like I'm yelling over them. Yeah, so we currently sit at about just under 4 million in cash, 3.98. Our net worth is 8.1 million with fixed assets of 3.5 million. That includes this plane that we own and the Cessna 172 that we own. We've been cruising along here. We're only on day 33 on NeoFly, and we built up some cash and equity. So, and then the other thing that we do outside, the second part of this channel, is doing our tour adventures. So we're currently on our Hawaiian tour that we're using Bushtalk radio to point out some of the interesting areas around the islands. We're starting on the way westward island, and then we're headed over to the big island. So we're currently in Maui. So we've been doing some fly-arounds there. We saw Pineapple Island on the last one, and we departed from Lahaina to now we're on the north part of Maui. So if you want to see the Hawaiian tour, check it out. And I know we had somebody request the flight plans for him, so I told him he can just email me out there, and I'd be happy to share them. So we're setting everything up, all the flight plans up in nav maps. That's basically what I loaded this trip on. And then yeah, just before we did a video on selecting which version to buy for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We definitely going to do that. I'm super excited about that. We're upgrading our system. We increased our C drive. We just got new RAM in that I'm going to install this weekend. That's going to bump us up from 16 gigabytes over to 32. So we're doubling up our speed there. It's a nice golf course over there. A little water hazard and everything. Where are we at? Let's find out what golf course that is. That is Bull Rock Golf Course. Bulle. Kind of curious because I play a PGA Tour and always wonder if there's a LiDAR course out there for that. Susquehanna National Wild. Alright, I'm getting distracted here. It's my ADD. I'm looking at the map and seeing special points of interest, but we don't have time for that on this one because we only have 5 minutes to go, 7 minutes total. So 5 minutes to the top of our descent and 7 minutes to go until we hit our land. So we're going to have to start our landing procedure already. That's how quick this flight is. So that's kind of why I'm talking so fast. But go ahead and put our yoke back up here. We can actually probably go ahead and start. So we're going to pull our throttle back. We're going to bring our speed over to the white arc, which is about 122, 123 knots. Looks like we're slowing down at 135. I think we'll get there though, because our throttle, oh no, we don't want that. We're going to scare the passengers. Alright, we're good there, but we can reduce our landing gear there. We can hit our flaps. We got our landing light on. I do believe at this point we can tune into the tower. So we're looking for N57. There it is, New Garden. We're going to be landing on runway number 6. And we're going to announce our full stop landing. And announce our position because we're not in final yet.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 19 miles southwest, 1,500 feet inbound to land runway 6.
Alright, and then we can bring so the runway sits at 431 feet above elevation, sea level. I just adjusted our altimeter. We can probably bring this thing down to 1,000, we'll go 900 feet. Crossing over 1,300. Go ahead and check on our passengers here. They're sitting at 89% happiness. That's good. We're actually currently still in Maryland. So the airport sits just over the border of Pennsylvania. We're at our target 900 feet. Alright, we're sitting at the 122, top of the white arc is good. We got 12 miles to our destination. Alright, and we're coming up to the border of Maryland and Pennsylvania. Seems like it's pretty much right here. Alright, and we are crossing over state lines, I'm gonna guess right at this river. So this little creek here is what separates Maryland from Pennsylvania. Little dirt racetrack there. Alright, we are going to get in position here for our landing because we are 2.4 nautical miles away from the top of our descent. So, which that just gives us 5 miles to the airport. So we're going to make a soft, gentle little right-hand turn to line up to the runway. We currently sit at 500 feet above the runway. So it should be for a nice smooth landing here. The wind is going to be, so the wind is coming from left to right, currently at 14 knots. So we're going to aim a little bit to the left of the runway unless that drops. Sometimes the wind drops. The wind's a little stronger the higher up you go. So we'll see if it drops when we get a little bit lower towards the airport or towards the runway. Alright, here comes our little soft, gentle right-hand turn. Alright, let's see if we can get the runway in sight here. Airspeed is still good at 120. Do not have the runway in sight. It is a small airport, so it might be a little tricky. So we got a little bit of turbulence. Wind picked up, we're at 19. Alright, we're sitting at 3 miles from the airport. Normally I see it by then. Is that it? No way. Is it a grass runway? No, it wasn't a grass runway. I think that is it though. Man, we got some turbulence going on. Yeah, I mean, we're only 2 miles away. That's got to be it. Alright, we are going to turn autopilot off here. We're going to adjust that, and that's where we're going to land. Oh, alright, that's not it. This runway sits just to the right of that. Alright, so we're good. We got a little tree stuff to work with, so it's not going to be the easiest landing here. We still got a strong cross breeze from left to right. We got some tree trouble. And we got some turbulence. And we got a shorter runway. So, this is going to be a good one. Yeah, we got to clear those trees. Come down pretty hard. Not going to be the smoothest landing. We're going to try it, pull up. Yeah, we're definitely...
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on.
All right.
Be in touch.
We got reverse thrusters going on.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
All right. That was a sketchy landing. All right. We're going to turn our taxi lights on. And we're going to go take a little view of the airport here. Let's go ahead and do that and zoom in. All right, let's see what this airport looks like. You got a little gas station over there. A fuel truck over there. And then this is the parking area, so just enough for like 8 airplanes. There's nobody here. So there's just a little metal tower. This guy is guiding us in here. And this guy's just standing there. Hopefully he can duck for the wing. Alright, so we got our parking brake is on. We're going to go ahead and... switch off our fuel pump.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by. aircraft now. A job well done.
All right, so I appreciate you guys tuning in. That was just a short little trip, little update.
Start your engine.
We did our VIP mission complete. Little sketchy landing with the strong winds from left to right, little cross breeze. And then we also had the trees in front of the runway. And top of that, we had the short one. But we did manage to pull off a very soft landing at 148 with all due circumstances. So appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to leave that comment about which version of Microsoft 2024 we should get. I'm sort of just leaning on the standard one, and then any other premium planes or airports that we want to fly or fly into, we'll purchase those as a separate add-on. I think it'll be a lot cheaper to go that route. And as far as this weekend, we're going to install that new router that we got to increase our bandwidth, and then also increase the RAM in our computer to tolerate the Microsoft 2024 requirements. So hopefully with everything with that, we should be good to go. So we're super excited. 3 weeks to countdown to Microsoft 2024. So appreciate you guys tuning in once again. Appreciate the love and support of the channel that I've seen, and we'll see you on the next one.